Mary Mac. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Margot.
And me, comedian Margot Evans. Yay! Yes, we're back. We're back. Really do appreciate you guys. You're back. Your girls are back. Your girls are back. Welcome back to the Just Being Me podcast. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your girls. Miss Mary Mac, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello, and Miss Patrice, Patty Cakes. Hi, Patty Cakes.
Hey, y'all.
We have our guest, Miss Patrice, here with us, and me, comedian Margot Evans. We want to thank you, as always, for tuning in to our podcast every week. I haven't looked at our numbers, but I did look at our numbers. I didn't look at them today. It is going up, so you guys did stick around while we were like in and out of here, bobbing and weaving with our podcast, but again, we are trying to be consistent because we see that you guys are out there listening. So thank you so much for tuning in to our podcast. All right, y'all. I'm holding in my hand. I'm holding my phone in my hand so I wouldn't forget the thought of the day. And I was getting ready to go right into to the next thing. So
Okay.
The thought of the day is, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true.
If you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. I like that. Like it. All right, y'all. Let this play while y'all think about your weekend. What you do this weekend? Mary was looking around like, what did I do this weekend?
I'm trying to think of what I did this weekend. Oh, I went shopping. We went shopping. My niece got an apartment.
Oh. That's good. Congratulations.
Yeah, she's down here with me and my sister. She's down here by, beach. We're walking distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so got some things for her apartment. And just went walking around, at different stores. I like that part, getting things for your apartment. Especially for our first apartment.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I remember.
They don't have the kind of stores they should. Remember we had the Kmart specials and all that. You can go on Sundays and Saturdays and get stuff. But anyway, we did some of that, and we looked at some furniture and everything. So that's what I did on Sunday. I was kind of around here a little bit, just getting ready for my vacation because I'm going to be on vacation next week.
Oh, yeah.
So you and Patrice will be alone for 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, wow.
2 Wednesdays. I'm going to say 2 Wednesdays.
Okay.
2 Thursdays. No. I take that back. 1 Thursday. I'll be back that next Thursday.
Okay.
But the first day back, so I may not be up for it, but we'll see. But it was Wednesdays though, right? It's not Thursdays, it's Wednesdays. Okay, you're gonna miss me 2 Wednesdays.
2 Wednesdays, yeah. Okay.
Wednesdays because
you hear
I will.
That?
Yeah.
Patrice, you got to step in for Miss Mary next week.
You got to support it, Trees.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can live up to Miss Mary's standards.
Okay.
Oh, girl, please.
Okay, so you went shopping, got stuff.
Yeah, I just went shopping and looked at stuff around for her place and everything. I'm really happy for her. And that's all I did. Just kind of, my lazy Sunday. And that was about it. Oh, I did take my, I forgot to mention, I took my test for, my gun. I had to take my gun.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I tested the firearms. And I thought I was just going to do the background check. They said, no, you got to take a test before you do the background check. I'm like, wow, I didn't even finish, reading and studying up on this stuff. Yeah, right. I'm like, okay, okay.
So if you say so, I hope it's common sense.
Girl, I sat down and I'm like, okay. And I put my purse down and it was like 30 questions. I missed 4. So I passed. You can miss 7.
Oh, okay.
So he said, I knew you were going to pass. I'm like, okay, is this it? What I got to do now? He said, do the background check and everything like that. So now I'm totally done.
Oh, okay. So now you just wait for your background check to come back.
So I just have to go and pick up the gun. He showed me the gun, and the gun's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I had to load it and reload it again. I had to do all this stuff again. Then I had to sign a paper. He had to sign a paper saying that, I know how to load it and reload it. And we did all that. I was just like, come on with this, you guys. Come on. I'm tired.
So I'm tired.
I remember all of that. I just don't remember taking a written test.
Yeah, it was like 30 questions.
I would have been like, do the mass shooters take a written test?
Right.
Like, these assault rifles, do they take written tests?
Right.
But it's just a seat, and you get this card. You see that card here?
Oh, uh-huh.
I remember the card.
Yeah, and you had to take the test in order to get this card.
Oh, then.
And then he says, and then, you know what? I go back and I talk, and I'm like, they don't even do that in the state of Georgia, nor Texas.
No.
What test? What test? All you need is your ID, and you go in there, and it's 18. In California, it's 21. And I'm like, what? And they're like, oh, we don't do tests here. We don't do background checks. We don't do nothing.
That's why they all be having them AK-47s and crazy
in
guns.
Georgia, they sure don't. You just go up and pick out your gun, be like, I want that one. Here's my ID. And that's it. I was able to walk out with like 3 guns.
Yeah, ain't that something?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But then after I did all that, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that's what they do here. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, like that. So I was like, okay.
Your microphone went out, or something went out.
You can't hear me now?
Now can, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I dropped my wallet.
Don't drop the wallet. Don't drop the wallet. Patrice, you want to tell us what you did this weekend? Whatever you can tell us you did.
This is my weekend.
I don't know if I told you guys I had surgery. I think I've missed, 2 weeks? So I had surgery 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So I've been confined to my home.
Oh, yeah, you was on for a minute, and then you was gone. That's what happened. I was like, you was here. But no, you wasn't on all the way. Uh-huh.
I was, so I've been... Unfortunately, I'm stuck in the house until August because I had rotator cuff surgery, repair surgery. So I have been just every day is a new adventure with me trying not to go crazy. And so this weekend, I just kind of worked on some projects I have going, like, my podcast and my t-shirt line and stuff like that. So I just did some what do you call it? Some personal work. I didn't do anything, and I watched Mary J. Blige's My Life.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah. It was pretty good. It wasn't about her life, though, but, I digress, I guess.
Somebody else's life.
Yeah, some other story she wanted to tell. I was like, this is ridiculous. But okay.
Come on, Mary.
If you say so.
Yeah,
I think she's trying to get into the filmmaking business. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a really good story.
It just wasn't her
weird
story.
The way it ended, but I guess.
Okay. It just wasn't her life.
It just wasn't her life, and it wasn't, I guess, yeah. If she's trying to get into the filmmaking business, she did a good job in doing that.
Okay.
I do want to commend her for that. Because I do believe she has a film company now.
Oh, does she?
Oh, does she?
And she has I think she has a contract with Lifetime.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's awesome if she does.
I didn't know that, yeah.
Yeah, so I watched that. That was on Sunday because, I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So I just keep telling. Oh, I did go see my new niece. I have a new great niece.
Congratulations!
Oh, I remember you talking about the baby shower. Was this the baby from the baby shower that you went to?
This is the baby from the baby shower.
Okay.
She came at the end. She came the week I had my surgery. She came that Friday I had my surgery.
Wow.
2 weeks old, and she is just she just looks so yummy and adorable.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I went to go see her. I went to go see her, and I spent Friday night and Saturday out in Palmdale. So
okay.
Oh, so I did get out the house. That was a lie. I'm sorry. I did get out the house. All the days start to run together, girl.
Yeah, they
all start
do.
to run together.
Oh my God, it can get worse too because you got to stay there. Oh,
Yeah.
So August, when he took my keys. He took my. He took my whole. He snatched my whole life from me. I was like, Lord,
he said because you playing too much. You falling and everything.
Yeah, that's true. I have fallen. I've fallen since the surgery, and so it was kind of crucial. It was kind of crucial he did do it, but I wasn't expecting all of that.
Wow.
It's stupid gnat. It's a gnat that's bothering
me. So what did you do, Margot?
So my mom went into the hospital Thursday. Okay, sorry. It's a gnat, man. Why are you messing with me? I'm trying to talk. So we dealt with her all weekend, going back and forth to the hospital. I went and got my nails. Yeah, I went and got my nails done this weekend. See my nails. My nail lady is so awesome. I love her so much. She does an awesome job. I gotta find me somebody to do the pedicure because I just been going to the regular mainstream nail salon that I used to go to get my nails done, and that lady did my feet because I don't care who do my feet, like feet or feet, like whatever. But whatever she did, she used one of them on the bottom of my feet, and it just chopped all the meat on my feet on the bottom.
Martha.
Yes, I felt my feet. My feet were smooth, and now when I feel my feet, it's like so rough. And I was like, I knew when she was using that, she was chopping my feet up.
What was she using?
It's like a pumice stone, but it was automatic. It moved by. It's like, and it was a circle. And she just, instead of she was being lazy. What she was doing, she didn't take the regular pumice and do, how they do the bottom and stuff. She didn't do that. She used that, and she and it just chopped.
Oh my God!
The bottom of my feet, and when I went to go put lotion on my feet, I just felt the little ripples in the bottom of my feet. I was like, what did she do and why? I had soft feet. So I gotta go find me another pedicurist. Yeah, because
you know what you can do though, Margot, to fix that. If you got a pumice, whatever, I can never say that word.
The pumice
stone. Yes. Soak your feet in some green alcohol and some Listerine for like 15 minutes. And then go and scrub it down real good. And then put your feet back in there, and because it'll soften it up and it'll rub it right on off.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do that. Listerine and
what? Green alcohol.
Green alcohol.
That green alcohol.
I'm going to do that. I said she done messed up the bottom of my feet. It's so rough.
Lukewarm hot water. Yeah.
I was so mad. And then what else did I do? Did that. Oh, this past Monday, I went to the Laugh Factory. So what I'm trying to do is, because y'all know I'm a comedian, what I'm trying to do is get out of the rut of going to do like shows. I have a show tomorrow actually. And I have a lot of people coming to see me. I am so happy that you guys are coming to see me. It's really, really, really motivating me to do what I know that I need to do, which is why I went to the Laugh Factory on Monday. But I need to get on shows at all these different places, but just as a regular. I need to be a regular. Instead of being like, I'm having this show. Do you want to be on this show? And you need to bring these people or whatever. Thank God I don't have that as much now. Like even with this show, he didn't say bring 1 million people, but I put it out there because I haven't been performing, in a while. So when I put it out there, a lot of people hit me up. It's like, oh, I'm coming. So I have a long list of people. So I'm like, okay, great. But I need to get out here and like make my rounds and find a permanent spot where I am like, performing, like at the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store or the Improv or something like that. So that's my mission. That's what I'm working on right now. But it was cool. It was a good show. I liked it. It was it's called Free Voices and with Memphis Will and what's that lady name? Oh my God, how can I forget her name? Flame Monroe. She was good. It was good. Okay, so let's talk about it, y'all. Let me see. Where's my music? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's talk about it. So Anita Baker versus Babyface. What happened, Miss Mary?
Well, I guess they had some technical difficulties wherever they were in concert, and Anita was scheduled to show at 9 or 9:30 or something, and they had just got everything set up and ready to go. But, Babyface didn't get his chance because Anita said, my contract says I start at this time. And, it's been 2 hours. It's time for me to go on. I'm sorry. You missed out.
Right.
So he got upset and he went, on the stage and said that he won't be able to perform because, Anita, he doesn't, he didn't tell the truth. Anyway, he just went and said that Anita, wants to do her act, so I won't be able to do mine or whatever. And he left. Mm-hmm. And Anita started getting all his hate mail and his threats and everything. And she told him, you need to tell the truth. You need to tell the truth about what happened. But he never would say anything. He wouldn't just say things. He'd go around about it. He wouldn't say anything. And so finally she just took him off. And just said, no, we're not going to do that because, I'm not going to be threatened and this is not going to happen or whatever. So then he came out and he sent his little, tweet or whatever he did to say that he was kicked off her show.
Right.
And, and he told the truth. And he just said because there was some technical difficulties and stuff and we couldn't get on, to do our thing. And it took 2 hours and, their stage time was actually 2 hours and it was Anita's turn. And, she wasn't going to wait for them to do her thing or whatever. She is contractually binded to a certain time to be on stage. And they had to honor that. So, and so she just told him that, people can get refunds if they want to, but basically he will not be on the, Anita Baker show any longer. So, and then he just sent out his information, letting everybody know. So, sorry, Babyface.
It's funny because I woke up this morning to tweets, and I didn't, people use Twitter names like they'll put somebody else's name. So it said Anita Baker, like it was a tweet from Anita Baker, and so I ignored it because I'm like, okay, that's somebody saying that they Anita Baker, whatever, faking whatever. Then I seen it again, and I was like, I never looked at it because I like Anita Baker, but I didn't remember that if I followed her or not. I'm like, why are these tweets coming out from Anita Baker? Like, what's going on with that? But I didn't inquire. And then I start hearing about, the Babyface, and then I was like, oh, that was from her. And it really was Anita Baker tweeting about this situation. And I was like, okay. So, like, one of the tweets, it said, hashtag Anita Baker, bullies and abuse will never stop you. Speak up, overcome, thrive, move on. Anita Baker. I was like, okay. And then the message that, I guess at the end.
And then the way he said it, it was like, I am saddened by the news that Anita Baker has decided to remove me.
Yeah.
From the songstress tour.
Decided to remove you because you didn't say nothing, and these people are bullying her because whatever happened, your 2 hours were up, and she needed to get on. She's the headliner. It don't matter. Her call time is 9:30. So
right. And then he says it's unfortunate and disheartening to see how things played out via social media. But you didn't do anything to stop it. And say, hey, you guys, stop it. This is not what happened.
She didn't do it. Anita Baker didn't say anything. Yeah. She was being attacked because you put a comment out there and let it go.
Exactly. You wouldn't correct it or nothing.
Right. That's crazy.
Now he decides to speak up after she tell him so long.
And she's like, I have nothing but love and respect for Anita. Shut up. I bet she was like, whatever. If you had respect for me, you would have handled this and this would have been nipped in the bud. I'll be going on by my concert and you'll be here with me. But you didn't do that.
And you can stop acting like a diva. That's not the way you do business.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy. Did you guys hear about Tyler Perry?
No, what happened to Tyler Perry?
BET.
He He brought it.
BET.
He brought it.
He owns BET now, and he owns
VH1.
VH1, baby.
Shut up. Are you serious?
I love me some Tyler Perry. Y'all can say what you
He
want to say.
know what to do with his money.
No,
He know what to do with his money. And that's why I love him, because he know what to do with his money.
And his people.
Yeah. I mean.
And his people. Despite how everybody be talking about him, he still do it.
And that's why they talk about him, because they didn't think about it first. And they didn't do for us like he's doing for us. So they hate on him so bad. But that's good. That's awesome.
If it wasn't for him and Spike Lee,
a lot of
folks wouldn't have a chance.
Yep. Exactly.
All I ask
is y'all get the right kind of wigs on y'all head. No.
Ooh, I wasn't even gonna say that. But all I ask is, Tyler, when you putting on these shows, please stop having to repeat the same line 5 times. Ooh. I'm gonna come to the TV and choke somebody. Stop it.
What?
That's all I ask. That's all I ask. You can repeat the same line twice, not 5 times.
No.
2 times is your limit.
Right. That's it. Like in comedy, you said you can say it 3 times, but after that, don't say it no more. Don't say it anymore.
My Lord, you want me to die? My Lord, you want me to die? My Lord. No, Tyler, let's move on.
Pow! Yes, you're dead. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good.
I love money where his mouth is, baby.
Okay.
But that's cool. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
But the only thing I have bad to say about Tyler is that I have nothing bad to say about him. But here's the thing. For me, it's like for a long time. Like, remember we used to go to the plays and all the time, and they singing and they doing all that. I mean, that was a big thing for us. Mm-hmm. We do all that all the time. Every time one came out, girl, they was coming out every weekend, really.
Right.
But so what happened was when he started having these shows on TV, I was like, they just made you feel like at any minute now they're gonna break out and sing. I mean, the acting was so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, Miss Mary. I didn't want to say the acting was bad. I just kind of feel like, after 40 years and 40,000 shows, Tyler,
supposed to get better.
This need to elevate up a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. I was just like, oh my God, and then they kept going on and on and on and on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Please,
I'm not the only one.
Can you just cut it off? Can we just have a cliffhanger? We had enough.
Yeah.
Can you just stop the show right now, Tyler? Please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
I hate that. I hate it with a pat, and I always end up turning. I just be like,
I ain't watching.
Because 20 minutes later we dealing with the same scene.
Oh no.
Like the show that Tika Sumter was in. What was that show?
The Sisters? Was it Sisters?
Oh no.
The other show.
That was the one where her mama was a maid and stuff.
Yes. What show was that?
She was messing with
Love that show. I just could not get into the acting.
Oh my God.
I could not get into. I love the concept. I love the theory of the show. Yeah. I loved everything about it. I just could not get into the repeating of the same line over and over and over and over again. I just was like, this is ridiculous.
And her brother was the guy that played in P-Valley.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. Oh, yes. And I love me some P-Valley, too.
Oh, yeah. When is that coming back on?
All day long.
Girl, they need to do one more season of that.
Baby. They do. They really do.
I think they're doing a season next year. That's one thing I hate about TV today too. It's like, why are seasons taking so?
They taking so, girl. And it may be a minute now because you know they on strike and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
but P-Valley is my show.
Yeah.
P-Valley make you want to do things you never thought you wanted to do. You looking at that pole like, I could do that.
I can do that. At least I can try.
Girl, oh my God. That was a good
That's what P-Valley had you doing, honey.
Yeah, they can't never let that show go. Like, they have to have have one like at least twice a year come out, like a season twice a year, because that is just
and girl, their ratings just start hitting the roof. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Yes, because nobody knew it came out during.
And the first time I seen it, I was like, "What's that?" And then I was like, "Oh!" Then the music started kicking in, and I'm like, "Okay, what is this?" And I just started watching it. And I'm like, "I like this show." Mm-hmm. And then I just started telling people, "You got to watch it. It's on Stars. It's P-Valley." And everybody said, "Mary, what you got me watching?" Just watch it.
Just watch it. Just watch it. You're gonna be stuck watching it.
This is crazy. Yeah. I'm like, "It's okay. Just watch it.
It's fine. Just watch it. Just keep watching. You're gonna be stuck."
I binged on that show. I actually came across that show by accident during COVID because I was watching RuPaul's. I don't know if you guys ever saw RuPaul's show about him and this little girl he took across country, or this little trans girl. Now, odd as the show is, really the show is really good, and I was really surprised that they did not. It's called something, but he's acting in like this caretaker capacity for this little girl, who he's taken to her grandparents' house. Come to find out, the grandparents don't exist. The mother's been lying to the little girl, and so they go through all these trials and tribulations because the kid is trying to find himself. And really good show. Okay. Then I came across P-Valley, and I was like.
I think everybody was like that at first. Like
what? Yeah.
But I've lived in Georgia for like 20 years, so that was just up my alley, right? That was like down in the valley, right? So I'm like, Mississippi, Alabama. I was like, I'm with it. There's a little bit of raunchy ghetto on my side when the music come on.
Is that movie called AJ and the Queen with RuPaul?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Watch that show.
Okay.
Now, the first couple of shows, you're going to be like, what the heck is going on here? But if you keep with it, it's so sentimental, and it's so just kind of like, you see the challenges that trans or people with drag, you see like it just presents itself with so many different challenges. And solutions and the way they handle things. And we're like, well, okay. And it gives you a completely different perspective on what we don't usually gravitate towards in our day.
Okay.
Wow. That's cool. That's a good one.
I'm going to have to look at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go, Tyler.
That's awesome.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
Congrats,
I'm happy to hear that.
I am so proud of him.
Me too.
So I'm a kind of do some of my reality show situations up here because it was a couple of them. So Nene Leakes broke up with her new boyfriend that she had, I guess, probably a couple of months or whatever. And
was that the one that was married or something?
That one, was he married? He was Nigerian or something. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, okay, that's him. Okay. So they broke up, and so people are asking her, what's going on? Why are what happened in y'all relationship? This or whatever. This is my thing. When you get your new men, people, reality show people, even regular Joe Blow people, when you get a new man and you flaunt him all over social media, and look at me, look at us, look what we doing, then y'all break up, people are going to ask what's going on because you just flaunted. Which is, nothing's wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with it. But you just flaunted this guy with, like, right after your husband died. And then the next pictures we see you and this guy together. And you guys are on yachts. And you guys are walking up and down the street. Y'all shopping. You know, he's in your video. You kissing. And you doing all this other stuff on social media. So now people feel like they have the rights to you to ask when they see that y'all ain't together no more. So they asking her. And she's like, I'm not going to comment. I don't want to comment. I'm living my soft life or my soft era right now. And that's she's focusing on her happiness and all this other stuff. Fooey. I used to really like Nene. And as a reality star when she first started on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But as the seasons went on, her diva ways came out. I mean, like, really, like, she was the shit and can't nobody tell her nothing. She left the show. She came back to the show. And she didn't really like nobody. She was arguing with everybody. She didn't want to film with the people. I was like, why did you come back? Like, why? She sued Bravo for discrimination. But yet, like she said, what she say? She cashed Trump checks. She was cashing Bravo checks too. You cashing Bravo checks too. You was making one of the highest paying reality show on the Housewives. So I'm like, whatever. So this weekend, the Real Housewife of Atlanta had came on, and they had did like a kind of go back to something, like Candy and then was talking about something, and they went back and they had showed like the season that she was on, and they cut her out of the lineup. So it was like all the girls was on there, and Nene was right on the end, and they showed it. I was watching Kempire. They showed it side to side, and Nene was on the end on this one. On this one, she wasn't there. Like they just took her out. And so people was like, oh, that's messed up. You know, she made the Housewives, blah, 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 blah. That's what happens when you sue the Housewives. Like, you think they're going to still respect you and want you to be a part of anything? No, we're going to make you go away.
And why do they have to put her picture there if they don't want it there? She's suing them, so
yeah.
Her picture don't have to be there anymore.
You don't have to be there.
Them and say, how dare you have my picture up there?
Yeah.
By the way, there is nothing soft about Nene Leakes.
No, thank you. That's what I said. She would never be any soft.
There is nothing soft about Nene Leakes. So let's not don't say you living your soft life.
Yeah,
girl, you hard to the mug.
Yeah, very hard. Very hard.
From Augusta, you hard to the mug.
From Augusta. Yeah. So she is. Now she calling the guy a narcissist. She's calling the guy. She says, warning all ladies, narcissistic men are the worst people on the planet. They come to destroy. Beware. Yeah, true. But she.
Oh Lord.
Trigger. Narcissistic men are the worst people on the planet. She said, they said on your name. Okay. They never tell the truth. Okay. All right. So I guess she because I scrolled down a little bit more, and I guess she started talking about the guy, and she's calling him a narcissist now. She said, warning to all.
You should have hired a private detective.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have popped up with him so quickly right after your husband passed away. I mean, I know shit happens. I know, you get into your mood. Hell, I married a whole person right after my husband passed away, so I get it. I get it. And that was the wrong one. That was the wrong guy. Weirdo. But yeah, you gotta go. And then, so on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, this week it was Candy. So Candy Burris Tucker versus Marlo. So Marlo has been on the Housewives for the longest, but she never held a peach. So last year they just gave her a peach, and she turned like, I liked Marlo. Marlo give digs and stuff like that, but she was. I liked her. She was cool. Her and Nene used to be friends, and then they stopped being friends, whatever. But now she had this peach in her hand, and she turned into a whole different person to the point where this last week, Candy had went off on her so hard. Like, she said, oh, don't be over there crying, Marlo. Don't be over there crying. She said, the reason why I'm over here crying is because I really want to come over there and knock your head off. Like, that's how mad you got me, but I can't. I can't. And the reason why she wanted to is because Marlo had a nephew who worked at one of Candy's restaurants. And he met somebody, and the guy ended up killing the nephew. Yeah, he shot him. So then she had Candy.
Real life,
yeah. So killed him. And then so Marlo went, and she was like, yeah, my nephew used to work for you guys, this is that, whatever. Well, when she told her that the nephew had not been working, it wasn't like he got killed and he was working there. He was not even working there when he got killed. So the way that Marlo was trying to tell the story is like she was working for the old lady gang or one of Candy's things. He got killed. Candy never said anything about it. She didn't send him flowers. She didn't say nothing or whatever. So when they talked, that's when they did the montage going back. She did have a conversation with Candy. She said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that," or whatever. Marlo's like, "Well, my sister was mad because she didn't send no flowers." This is her talking, not to Candy, but she didn't send no flowers and she didn't send nothing. So Candy was like, "That her nephew." I did say sorry that it happened, but her nephew didn't work with me at the time that he had died. Like, why is he putting this all on me? Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, pay for the funeral? Like, what did y'all want me to do? What's going on? So they finally meet up. And then so she was like, "You know what? I need to clear the air." She said, "Because all this stuff that I'm hearing, that you saying that I didn't do anything for your nephew, I didn't even know your nephew. Even though he worked, you know how people work for her?" She said, "I didn't know him like that, but he wasn't even work." She said, "I had to ask. He wasn't even working there when he got killed." So
yeah, so why am I in it? What's the big deal?
Why is my name in your mouth about this? I mean, you act like I killed him. Like, what is it?
Well, he got killed in the restaurant.
In the restaurant, yeah. So Candy getting hot. And so Marlo antagonized again. Like we said, words hurt. And she is antagonizing this girl. And so she's like, okay, this is going to stop. And then that's when she was like starting to cry because she knows Candy got so much going for her. She's not going to just attack the girl. She's not going to fight. She's not going to do that. But she wanted to. You could tell it's all angry. She said, she was like antagonizing. No, you go over there crying now. She's like, the reason I'm crying is because I can't get over there to knock your head off. That's
wow. See, that's why I don't watch that mess because they made me so mad.
They do make you mad. I was
that's why I can't watch.
Grown ass woman, why are you doing that? Because you're trying to make a storyline for yourself, but so you gonna drag her into your wanting to make a storyline for yourself? If you could just be yourself, you would be fine. But you're trying to do extra because now you holding a peach. You don't have to do all of that extra stuff. That's what make people don't like you. That's what happened with Nene. Nene started to do a lot of extra stuff, like and say one thing, and then it's not really that. I didn't mean that. I didn't say. But we see you on camera. We see you saying what you saying, and then you get to the reunion and you be like, "Oh, I didn't say that." No, now they all know what you said because all your little side talk, they didn't heard it. So I'm like, oh, that's just like so.
Well, I saw that Kim and her husband are getting a divorce.
Kim and her husband are getting a divorce. And they are still living in the same house together.
Really?
And he is claiming that he's abusing she's abusing him.
Think so.
Yes. And she has been on the Housewives for a long time. But yeah, they getting a divorce.
Wow, I remember they got together.
Yeah, and she used to have a
Mr. Big or something.
Mr. Big, yeah. That was taking care of her and her kids. Yep, sure did.
And everybody was talking about they wanted to see him.
I never seen him, but he sure was kicking her down. He was kicking her down. So I'm like, ugh, that's crazy.
That's my kind of man.
Huh?
Kick me down, but
ain't nobody got to see you. Ain't nobody got to see you. ain't nobody got to see you. I don't care how old you are. Just throw me the money. Throw me the money. Okay. Throw me the money. So a couple of weeks ago, we was talking about Gabrielle Union was saying that her and her husband Dwayne Wade go half and half on their bills and everything. So Mary found something where Dwayne Wade had to clap back and open his freaking mouth. And what did he say? What did he say?
He said that the reason that they go half is because the house that they had in Miami, he had to let her know that this is my house. I paid for this. And she said, okay, we're going half on everything. They bought a house in Los Angeles and she paid half. For that house. And she told her, you will never be able again to tell me about your house.
Okay.
And
How
I'm
dare
like,
you?
I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. And then he goes on to say about how she has a big family. She has a mother, she has a father, she has a sister, and she's taking care of them. That wasn't none of our business.
That's none of our business. Like you said, who you
But
taking
what
care
you
of?
failed to mention is that baby you taking care of that you hate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh wow. Okay.
So I see you didn't put that into the equation.
Something.
You didn't put that in the equation, Mr. Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's
You
be
know what I'm
honest
saying?
about
Why you sit up there
something.
telling her business?
All her business.
And then you gonna sit up and throw in her
You
face
know,
talking
I
about the
hate
house
men that
fault.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sore spot with me.
Me too.
That's a trigger.
Yeah, that's a trigger.
Let's be honest. Rich people going half on bills. Are you really going half? Like, that's like Beyonce and Jay-Z talking about they going half on bills. Y'all both are billionaires. What difference does it make?
It don't make a difference.
It's not like, wait a minute, it's not like your husband make 32 and you make 100. Like, that's going half on bills.
Right. But she said, look, Gabrielle said it mattered to me because you ain't gonna never say that this is your house in LA. This is our house because I went half.
Because I went half, and you would never be able to tell me anything about what's yours again.
Right.
Because it ain't like I ain't got it popped.
Right.
That's rich people problem. That's like, let's talk about some real going half on bills. Again, when your husband made 32,000 and you make 100.
Right. Now that's real life half on bills. Like, okay,
That's real life
where's
half
your
on
half?
bills right there.
Where is your half? Where is your half?
Where's your half of your $500 a week? Where's
Right.
your half?
Right. Where's it going? 'Cause you gotta pay half.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh man.
It's all relative though.
And then he's going to sit up and turn around and talk about the family she got to take care of.
Yeah. Don't be telling her business like that. Don't worry about who she needs to take care of. We don't need to know that.
What's your child support paying?
Right. Huh.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic,
Huh.
man.
Okay.
That little court order.
That
you're dealing with.
illegitimate child you had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That little court order you're dealing with.
Right. A little court order.
Come on now.
Right.
Come on now. We never see that one in pictures.
Right. That's
How
great.
often are they coming over? Who's feeding them? No.
Who's part of the check are they eating off of? Yeah, he opened his mouth. He put his foot dead in his mouth. And it wasn't no reason for him to say nothing like that.
Exactly.
We don't need to
And
know
she ain't
that.
no snuff either, so be careful.
Okay. Yep. So
Gabrielle Union got a smart mouth. She a quick comeback.
oh yeah.
She really is. She really is.
Yep.
She really is. But in our HR part, Margot,
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about these pets. And it's a little rant for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say this?
Yep.
I'm tired of the dogs everywhere.
And you a dog lover. You got a dog. So for you to say that,
I got a dog. But I tell you what, when
Not
I
at
go to the
work.
store or when I go to pick up something, his ass right here. He ain't going.
Mm-hmm.
Not just going to a relative's house or something like that, bring him. You know what I mean?
Right.
He ain't going to the grocery store. He ain't going to the gas station. He ain't going to the car wash. There's no reason for him to go. I'm not going to do all that. Because you know what? If he bites somebody's ass or whatever, they're not going to sue me.
Right.
And Marty, I don't have a friendly dog.
No.
He's a butt. People always want to pet him. They think he's a puppy because he's a little something.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a full-grown 11-year-old dog. And don't come in his face to pet him because he won't bite your ass.
Yep.
You know what I mean? People come up all the time. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, my God. But please don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay? Please. Because
Snip you.
people sue you for that.
Yeah, they do. And they be the one that came up to the dog.
Came up to the dog because he's so cute. He's so cute. Don't do that. Oh, no, mine's is friendly. Mine's is not.
Right.
Can you not? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if you would listen to me and stop talking, you would know I got his leash on lock because he's not friendly. We over here.
Right.
So I'm letting you pass. Don't stop and talk to us. Keep going. You know what I mean? Leave us alone. Just keep going. He's not friendly.
Look at Malik. Why he got a thing on his neck?
Oh, he's cute.
Malik got his donut on. He got his little retarded cone on.
Oh, that's cute.
Aww.
Looks like he get ready to go on the flight.
Right.
Him to sleep. Leave that baby alone.
You said dog. He came and climbed down up in the lap.
He was like, "You're talking about me."
But girl, I go to the grocery store and there's a poodle in there, and the poodle is gorgeous, girl. I swear he went up to my hip.
Oh, those big ones.
Why are you in the store? These people got dogs in baskets, inside the basket where the kids sit. And I'm just like...
And it's not even the small dogs now. Like you just said, that dog came to your hip. I went to a Whole Foods one day, and there was a whole ass wolf in the yogurt section. I hit the corner, and I was like, "What?" Oh, he don't bite. He don't bite. I'm like, I don't want to hear he don't bite. He a dog. He got teeth. He freaking bites.
He got teeth.
He don't bite you. He don't bite you.
He gonna bite you.
Yeah. But he was a wolf. I was like, why are these big old dogs up in here and y'all over there looking at the milk while I'm trying to get the freaking yogurt, and the dog is in front of the yogurt and he looking at me like, I wish you would come over here and open this thing.
That's right. That's right. And that's how they do too, because they protect their master. That's what they do. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. My dog does that. Don't walk around me or whatever. He barking. He doing everything. He let me know that you too close.
Right.
Okay. And he gonna attack. Okay, with his little bitty butt, you know. But the thing is that I don't feel that grocery stores, restaurants, you know, places like that is not for your pet, not for your dog. I think people went too far. And here's the thing: the reason is because now you can't ask these people for papers for their dog. When they come in these places as service dogs, you can't. It's against the law for you to ask them for papers, and if that's a service dog, prove it. You can't do that anymore. Businesses can't do that here in California. They can't ask you. So that's like really a bad thing. And now they have their dogs walking around or whatever, toting their dogs around, and it's just like, I dare you. What are you gonna do? So now I found this article, and it's talking about organizations are looking into provide certain perks to, you know, employees and stuff like that out there in the business world. And it says offering pet-friendly benefits. That's okay. You know, they can offer insurance for dogs.
Okay, that's
like
fine.
That.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, right? And then they have bring your dog to work days.
No.
And then they have dog paternity leave. Okay.
Dog maternity leave.
Then they have pet bereavement leave. Okay, or animal-related volunteer excursions. If you want to go and volunteer your time, like at a pet shelter or humane society or something like that, or at the city where they keep the dogs. I used to volunteer over there. You will get paid for that. You will get paid for that. That is some of the perks that they're talking about, given to, you know, different organizations, given to their employees, things like that. And that's nice. I think that's nice. But I don't agree with having the pet in the workplace.
That's the one I don't like. The bereavement, because I know y'all dog lovers. I understand that. I understand people are close to their pets. I mean, you don't need 5 days. You can give you a day off and then you come back to work.
I need a whole.
Yeah.
I need a whole. I'm gonna need 2 or 3 weeks for mine down. I'm sorry.
You can look. Let me put my HR hat on. You can use some vacation days for the 4 days, but for this 1 day, we gonna give it to you.
But what about? They call it the paternity, meaning when your dog get ready to have babies or pups or whatever you want to call it.
How do you ever know when your dog? I thought dogs don't give you signs that they're about to have babies.
Well, when you take your dog to the vet, the vet can tell you when the puppies are due.
So you want to give a day off?
So if you want to have some time off, you know what I'm saying? If you want to have...
You got Saturday and Sunday, look at them damn puppies. Bring your ass to work.
Look, Put the blanket down. Put it in the box.
You throw a towel down and bring your
ass to work. Put a baby cam in there. You can watch them. You know what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I used to work at a place that was dog friendly.
That stuff is getting crazy.
No.
Well, I used to work at a place that was dog friendly, and they would bring their dogs to work. And if you had an aggressive breed, they had these offices that you would sit in with the aggressive breed dog.
Oh, okay.
But
what if everybody dogs?
Literally, it was like puppy daycare up in there because they would have like a play pen in the middle of the. It was cute. It was nice. The dogs didn't bark. I was kind of weirded out at first when I first saw it, but it was around a bunch of
Okay.
Okay. So and I'm the only. So I'm weirded out by that, and I was like, "What is going?" And at the time, I didn't have dogs. I had a rabbit at the time. And
get out! That's what they had with the little teacup. Get out! The dogs trying to tell you something.
I ended up starting to bring my rabbit, and so it was nice for me, but. I guess it could go both ways. I've seen a lot of pet-friendly workplaces that work, and then I've seen some that don't work. So, and to be honest with you, the pet-friendly places were calmer. They were more relaxed. Mm-hmm. They were more casual. Mm-hmm. And I think it's because of the interactions with the animals. But
wow,
and it wasn't a lot of barking and stuff like you would think. It wasn't even that, because you got to bring animals that got some sense and know how to behave.
Right.
And that's the thing that I would follow command. That's the thing that I wouldn't like, because I'm not a pet person, and I like people who have control of their pets. You have control of your pet. Both of y'all have control. You tell your pet to stop, it stop. You tell them to sit, it's gonna sit. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But these places where they have the dogs running around and they was like, oh, he don't bite. The dog is running all over the place. And you like, get your damn dog. Like, this is your dog. If you want to bring the dog to work, bring it to work. But he should not be running around back and forth all through the cubicles everywhere. Like, no.
Down the hall.
What? No, that's, no. I couldn't do that. Kind of.
And if I bring my dog to work, he's going to come in my office and he's going to sit, and I'm bringing his bed, and he's going to sit right over in that corner.
Right. And that's it.
And he can get up and play for a little bit, but he ain't going outside that door.
Right. Right. I can't. I've seen it.
Because you're not going to be giving my dog nothing to eat. You're not drinking your water. You're not petting him. We're not doing that.
Right.
He ain't drinking your water.
You ain't drinking your water. You're not eating your dog treats. He ain't doing none of that. Mm-mm. Okay? He ain't doing none of that. Okay? So we're not going to play them games. Because, you going to pay for that vet bill? My dog got a very sensitive stomach. I don't play with food. I don't even play with food. So, no. I don't. I think it's okay for the insurance and everything like that. I think that's the really.
I think that's good.
But, that leave for, them having, a litter, nah, that's pushing
too far.
And then the bereavement too. Yeah, I think we need a couple of days.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one day. I'll give you one.
Give me 2.
Okay, I'll give you 2 days. I'll give you 2 days to take vacation for the other 3.
Give me.
You can even. I'll even let you take sick time if that's the case.
I'll take some sick time.
Take a little sick time
just for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll be off here.
I think that they should.
Bereavement. That's ridiculous. You can afford to give me 2-3 days bereavement. Yeah. So I gotta eat into my time because my pet, my lifeline.
Yeah. Been with you forever.
2 days.
The thing that kept me from killing you.
It kept me going when I got off work and I was crying. You know what?
Okay.
You don't know what this pet has sacrificed.
He was the only one that carried at that front door when I opened it. You know what I mean?
When I was pissed off.
You know what I mean? And so what you want me to do? You want me to come to work and not give you 100% because
I'm sad.
I'm hurt?
Yeah.
Because of my job? No. You're going to have to give me a couple of days on that.
I think you guys should also have a tax break for pets because y'all spend a lot of money on them damn pets.
Yes, we do. That's not a joke. It's a real investment.
Yeah.
It's an investment. I mean, it's not like what used to be in a dog. Back in the day, you had a dog.
Chain the dog. That's it. That was my dog. Chain him up in the backyard.
Them days is over.
Leave him back there. Here to eat.
look, who feeding Duke? No.
Yeah.
We don't have them days no more.
Yeah. Now
you don't even find dogs roaming down the street no more.
Right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Girl, shoot, them dogs got heavy
brand in it. It's got to be pure potato. We got carrots and black eyed peas in the food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I will vote for pet people to have a break on taxes because y'all spend a lot of money.
I mean, my dog get a probiotic every day.
You gotta get a license.
Teeth twice a day.
I brush my dog's teeth once a day.
See,
I sure do.
See, that's a child.
And guess what?
That's a child. My dog got away.
I give him water every day. Somebody don't come out the faucet.
Look.
Oh yeah, I filter their water.
Y'all got bougie dogs.
You have to, girl. These dogs,
they bougie.
Girl, these dogs are something else. They ain't no joke. Then you have to, just like you register your car every year, you got to register your dog with the city. I have to pay a tax on that. I have to pay for that. And then I have to go get the shots and stuff like that. My grooming is every other month. That's $60. Plus a tip. We're looking at $75.
Yeah.
Girl, this shit real.
Yeah, y'all need to get some money for that.
And food, a bag of food. Girl, please. They not even £5 anymore. They're £4 and I'm spending $30. $29.99
a week.
I get the big bag. No, that'll last me about a month.
Oh, okay.
About a month because he gets the little bite size. But and then the bigger bag, we talking about $70, $80.
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like that. This shit ain't no joke, girl. This shit is real.
Yeah.
And then when you go somewhere on vacation, girl, you gotta
pay for a babysitter.
Oh yeah, babysitter. Then you gotta get them flea treatments every month. My dog gets a pill every month.
Yeah,
that costs me $35 a month.
Yeah,
for these animals ain't no joke.
Yeah,
and when you take them to the vet, they better not look like like you abusive in any kind of way. They question you.
Peter.
Oh wow, they call him Peter.
They question. I remember one time I was in there and it was like a big boxer, and he looked like he had like he was in a car accident or something. I don't know what happened. And so that doctor had them come back there, girl. They was questioning them. And when they came back and sat down, and the lady was talking to her husband and stuff, and I was just saying, the lady was mad, she was crying. And so I said, is she okay? He said, yeah, it's just a question. She couldn't take the questions from the doctor like that. And I said, really? He said, yeah, he was questioning her about the dog's accident. And I said, oh, he said, yeah. He said, they have to do that now. When you bring your pet in and they notice that something's wrong with them, whatever, but her dog had got hit by a car. He was questioning her, and I guess the questioning and stuff like that, like he didn't believe them and stuff, but it's something they had to go through, and they had to sign papers and everything. And he was taking a picture of her dog and everything. I'm like, these dogs ain't. I mean, they're just like when you take your kid to the hospital.
They gonna ask questions. Yeah,
you better be taking care of them dogs.
Yeah, they ask questions.
Everything. You better be taking care of them. They're gonna report your ass.
Yeah,
you're not playing with you.
Yeah,
just like wow.
Yeah, they like little kids and people and everything else. So,
girl, they got more rights than us.
Yeah, they really do.
They got more rights than us, girl. Really they got more rights than us. Because I remember when I moved here 12 years ago, they said, "Is your dog on a flea treatment?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, he gets his flea treatment every month or whatever. Do you have proof of that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I can get some from the vet. I can show you the receipt. Like." Whatever, and I had to show them a receipt because they said that they are very pet friendly, but you have to have a dog treatment for your dog for fleas because they don't want an infestation in their property, and that is so understandable. I'm like, I get it.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't want no infestation in here. I don't want to be popping nobody else's dog fleas off of me and my dog. No,
and I've never had a problem with my dog with fleas or anything. And that's why I stopped taking them to the dog parks because they're full of fleas. And you take them down there and they running around, and they having a good time and everything like that. And then you look and they just full of fleas. And this lady was like, oh my God, oh my God. And I was like, I said, what's going on? She said, every time we come, we do not figure out what's going on. He gets fleas down here at this dog park and all this stuff. These people don't even treat their dogs. And I'm just like, I'll never come here again.
Right.
I just stopped going. I stopped going. I just stopped going because they did. The dog parks are full of fleas. Getting on your baby girl. Ooh,
You're not going to the dog park, Malik.
Don't take it to me, girl.
Sorry, Malik.
I walk my dog. They ain't going to the park. They ain't going to the park.
I barely want them playing with other people's dogs. I'll be like...
And then I had to buy these wipes. I had to buy these wipes. Every time you come in the house, I wipe them down. I have to get the one that's full of water, 99% water, they're baby wipes. I have to keep them all the time because I'm doing this paws every time you come in the house.
Oh, that's too much. I can't. My poor
blood
dog.
and everything. I'm cleaning all that.
My poor dog would be a mess. Locked up.
She said, I'm pro.
My dog would be a mess. My dog would be outside in the backyard on a chain like it was back in the 70s.
Oh, no, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. You have him right near that house because you're so scary. And they be good watchdogs and you have his butt right near that house. Every time he noise, he going to bark and you going to know what
What's that?
Girl, that's one thing about them. They good watchdogs.
Yeah.
They good watchdogs. I don't know what I would do without mine. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay, y'all. So I have a rant.
Go ahead, baby.
And I'm gonna be brief on my rant. So, my rant is words hurt, and that kind of like go back to what I was saying about Nene Leakes and Marlo. Like words hurt. So I'm not gonna go into the details or whatever, but I had a situation with a family member at the beginning of the year, and they ended up saying some words that hurt, and their action caused a reaction in me that made me go way, way, way left on a person that I respect, that is my family member. And I just recently had a conversation with her a couple of days ago just to apologize for how I handled that situation. I didn't apologize for how I felt, because you said what you said and your actions caused my reaction. But because you are who you are, I do want to apologize to you for the way I reacted. And that person did take the apology, but then they turned around and said that that's not what they said. And then that kind of like burnt me up again. I was like, because you texted to me. First of all, you cannot take a text back, and you cannot take a text and an email is actually typed out. Now your words, I can't repeat your word verbatim. So I can't, if I'm going to say something, if I say something to you, you're not going to repeat it the same way that I may have said it. So that can be a misinterpretation. But something that is written, a text, an email, you can't tell me that I took something out of context when the text is there. The text is very clear of what you
That's
said.
a receipt.
Yes. So I had to calm myself down because I knew that was bullshit. That's not what she meant, but she is older. And so maybe that's the way she remembered it. I'll give you that. I will give you that. I don't want to argue with you anymore. It's not worth my brain power or energy. It's just not worth it. There's other things happening in life that I need to focus on, and that is not what I need to focus on. So I'm gonna give that to you. I'm apologize, and she apologized. But the moral of this story is that when you say things to people and you say things that are hurtful, don't sit back when they respond to what you're saying to them. People like to hide their hands when they, why would you say something to me like that? Did you just hear? Or did you just read the text that you just sent me? Do you realize what you just said to me?
They didn't expect that reaction.
They just expected okay. Well, because who you are, I'm going to just let you slide. Because who you are, I'm just going to let you slide.
But that's also why you should not send text messages like that. Because you don't know the connotation and or the tone.
Yeah.
And that's why I come for certain things. I've had to learn that the hard way myself. certain things should not be said via text, period. Right? Because again, you don't know the other person's interpretation of that.
Yeah.
And we have to learn this day and age of technology has become real inappropriate with people. And we have to get back to simple, just really picking up the phone and having, because honestly, there's certain conversations you shouldn't even have on the phone, to be quite honest. But
and some you need to be face to face. Yeah.
Some things you just really need to be face to face. And if you are gonna have the conversation over the phone, I'd rather for you to have the conversation over the phone, because I know your tone and your connotations, right?
Yeah.
But via text, because you get smart with me via text and it's going down.
Yeah.
I don't really care about
We're going back and forth. We're going, come on, Twitter fingers. We about to do it.
It's strike over. It's strike over. Because the one thing about me is my words. I am very good at that part, right?
Yeah.
And so, and that's why I had to learn the hard way not to even do it anymore. So,
yeah.
Because even, you say I love you, and people take that wrong these days because everything is so sensitive.
Yeah, and they read it wrong.
It's so sensitive.
Yeah, they read it wrong, and she kept telling me to reread the text, reread it. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. And then I kept saying, that is what you said, but that wasn't getting us nowhere. But I did reread the text, and it did say what it said. You said what you said. And your text message is this long. Like it's a book. It's a whole novel anyway. So I reread it, the context and everything. But you're right. And this is the reason why I called this person this time, this week. Because I didn't want anything taken out of context. So I said, I'm not going to sit here and send you a text and be like, okay, I'm sorry for... No. I want to call you and I want to have a conversation with you so that you can hear me and I can hear you and we can get it all cleared up. And it worked. I mean, like I said, I got a little bit heated and she was like, I'm about to hang up the phone because I don't want to be there. I said, wait, hold on. Don't do that because that's not the purpose. That's not the reason why I called. I didn't call you to go off. I want this to be freaking over. Like, I just want it to be done because it's stupid. But yeah, I will feed you with a long wooden spoon. Like, I'm not... I mean, I love you because you're my family. We can't choose our family, unfortunately. So, but I'm not going to be the same because I know how you feel.
It changes things. And they have to realize that.
Yeah.
You take things back out there. I don't care how sorry you are. You can't get it back.
You can't. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. Things that are so hurtful, like super hurtful. And, just to take it a little step above that, her son, which is my relative, ended up contacting me and trying to chastise me over the voice message that I left to his mom about your mom talking about my mom. Well, first of all, this is your mom. I'm sure that you have dealt with your mom in such a way as I'm dealing with her right now. I'm sure she went off on you. Yeah. I'm sure she has said, I didn't say that. I'm sure that you did that. So knowing the person that I am, he should have stepped back and said, hold on. Like, I've never heard Margot ever be like this. Mom, what did you say? What happened? And then she says, well, however she think that it happened. And then you talk to me and you call me with a calm and be like, you know what? My mom is older right now and she kind of dealing with some stuff to herself. So, it wasn't cool. And I even told that person, I said, I will apologize to your mom for what I said when I feel like apologize. Like, you can't tell me to apologize to her because I'm not ready. And when I get ready to, I will. It was wrong. That's right. It was wrong. That's right. But you're not going to
let me sit in this for a minute.
Yes. You're not going to tell me when. Yes. You can't call me and make me do anything.
Do nothing. That's right.
I'm all the way grown. All the way grown. Right. So, but when I have a moment, I will call your mom. Well, he made some comments that took our conversation left. And so I never have to speak to this person ever again. Yeah. Yeah. ever again. We don't have to have words. And I told his mom that. I said, I'm apologizing to you, but that's it. That's it and that's all. If anybody else want to have a conversation with me, then they can have a conversation with me. I will not be calling anyone else and saying anything else to them about anything. What's done is done. So, because I didn't do anything to nobody else. So that's it. So the moral again of the stories is watch what you say, watch what you text, watch what you email, because those words, especially if you're in a heated conversation, just like Patrice said, there sometimes you need to have a verbal conversation. Sometimes you may need to get on the phone, and if that person don't want to talk to you at that time, they may not answer. That's fine. Don't leave a weird message like I did. I left a way out message, but wait till you talk to that person so that you can hash it out verbally, just you and that person, and you good to go.
Right. And see, the whole texting, just like Patrice was saying, that whole texting thing, that gives them courage, what they can't see in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people get comfortable behind those texts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're cowards. They can't say it to your face, you know, and they don't even know how to talk to you correctly, you know. And I think that's what the texting has done to us now as, you know.
Yeah, as a people. It's just like courage. Yep.
Yeah. And, you know, they can talk all the crap they want in a text. But when they're in your face, it's a whole different story. They apologize and they didn't say this, just like, you know, this whole thing that happened with you or whatever. Listen, you said what you said. I'm not ignorant. I know what you said. You know what I mean? And you know what you said.
And what you meant and how you said it. That's how it came on.
We don't have to play these games, you know? And I know that you're my elder and I want to respect you, but you got to give me something to respect. You know what I mean? And you have to treat me like a grown woman that I am. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let you speak to me this way or speak of me or all the people I love this way or whatever without me saying something to you about it.
Yeah.
Whether you think I should or not, I'm going to say it. You know? And because what you said hurt me and I have a right to say something back to you.
Yeah.
Regardless of who you are.
Right.
You know, and people, especially relatives and kinfolk, they think because they kinfolk,
you can't say nothing back.
And they, you know, elders and stuff like that, they can just talk to you any kind of way, and that's not true. They have to respect you. We are adult women here. You have to respect me, and if you don't respect me, don't expect respect out of me.
Yep, there you go.
Period. I'm gonna stay out of your way. You stay out of mine. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't ask to be born into this, just like you did.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that don't give you the right to treat me any kind of way with them fucking generational curses and shit. Y'all can take that back to the pit of hell.
Right.
This is a whole new day.
Okay. Yes.
It's a whole new day. Why people y'all need to learn. Y'all need to learn. We're not going back to all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? We learning that stuff at the stake. It's over. Y'all not gonna be playing these kind of games with us. You know what I mean? Come on now.
What'd you say, Patrice?
I don't think people really realize. First of all, I don't think people don't have a good command of the English language these days. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Right.
And then people don't understand. With that non-command of the English language, people don't know what words mean. And so they often are using words and don't even know the meanings of those words. And it's like, and so I spent a lot of time schooling people on just the meaning of simple words that we should have learned. Like, and it's like, why am I doing this with some grown person trying to tell me off and you can't even tell me off correctly? Right? So,
let me help you help. Let me help you tell me off.
You help me, right? Margot, no, I'm good at that.
Okay.
Help me.
Okay. What you really meant was, but now let me get you with this one.
And then I thought, so I think we need to be really careful just in general because people just don't know general English command words and just vocabulary words. And Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
And so people just be careful about what's coming out of your mouth, because what's coming out of your mouth could really be detrimental to you and to the other person.
Yeah.
To the whole entire relationship, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can destroy relationships like that.
And that's a good point that you made, because it could be, like you just said, it could be detrimental to you and the other person, because words hurt so bad to the point where if I see you and I'm still in that mood, I might pop you for your words that you said. Now we having a fight.
Because the thing is, you will never forget how her words made you feel.
Yeah.
Right.
It will always be in my mind what you said and how you made me feel about what you said. It would always be in my mind.
It's already, it came out. She can't take it back.
I can't take it back. There's no delete. There's no you push send, and send is now burnt in my brain. I know what I read. I know what you said, and you said what you said, and you meant it. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and let that be.
And not charge it to her heart.
I'm not going to charge it to your heart.
There you go.
I'm going to charge it to your age. I'm going to charge it to your mental.
To your head. That's right.
I'm just going to let that go. But anybody else can get these hands. No.
Like your son.
Okay. Yeah.
Like your son.
Anybody else can get these hands. Cause we about the same age, toe to toe. Let's go.
You don't want that. You don't want them problems.
Okay.
You don't want them problems.
Let's go.
You don't want them problems. So.
No, you don't want them problems.
Because when you really think,
people also have really.
And he needs to learn how to stay out of some stuff sometimes.
yeah, he really does.
How about we need to stay in a man's place and see, here I go.
That place right there.
Yep.
Stay in it. You fighting mama's battle.
You fighting mama's battle.
Man, and can we talk about that? It just behooves me how men get it so much, women mess, and let me say this, I'm not saying it in the sexist way, but what I am saying is I expect a higher caliber of dealing when it comes to men, especially grown adult men, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I expect a wisdom from them that, they claim they have, and a lot of times they don't. But can we? I think the biggest, when you talk about words hurt, I just get so tired of people not thinking before they speak. And just doing the whole potty mouth thing. Like, I'm just gonna blurt out whatever happened to those days where we taught each other to think about what you say before you
open your mouth. Before
you open your mouth to think about it. And I encounter so many people that they just blurt out, and then they come back and expect to be able to correct what they say. And it's but we've made that the norm. We've made that the norm that's okay to do. And
so come back in your face and act like they ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Come back in your face. Okay. The first thing you're supposed to do is think. And what I'm saying, is it necessary? Is it true?
Right.
And what's going to happen with this after it comes out of my mouth? All those things you should think about before you say it, or whatever. And then think about that other person's feelings and stuff. That how's it going to affect them? Is it necessary?
Is it necessary?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then you say all this, and then, well, you knew I was mad.
Right.
You knew I was mad.
I don't know nothing.
So that don't give me. I don't have to forgive you.
Right. Right.
And when I choose to, I will. But that don't mean I got to be bothered with you either.
Yep. That's it.
Because you know why? You know why I don't have to do that? Because you're too loose with your mouth. You're too loose with your mouth, and your whole tongue is too vicious.
Yeah.
It's too vicious.
And that's who you are. That's who you are. It's just who you
lethal.
are. So
it's too lethal, and then you want somebody to forgive your sorry ass. Ain't nobody forgiving you, honey.
Okay.
You the only one that got control of that mouth, right?
Yep. It's yours.
You the only one.
God blessed you with it.
Well, what you want me to do with that?
Right. And you said what you said.
Yeah, what you said.
And I took it. I took it word for word, what you said, and it cut like a knife, and you got what you got. So
I don't have no problem comprehending nothing.
Right.
Okay. And I got just what you delivered.
Yep.
Okay. That's it. That's all. Look, noted.
Right. Noted. Send.
Noted. Receive loud and clear.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. Good. That is so it. Girl, I walk past them people like they be some strange.
That's it. I'm good for making people invisible. That's one thing that I mastered. I can make you invisible. Just walk right past, and I don't see you. I don't hear you. You do, keep it going. So I ended up telling my family because the whole not the whole purpose, but one of the purposes is a family member is getting married, and she didn't want a whole situation to be happening at her wedding, which I would never do. But she don't know. She don't know. She just like, I just wish it would all go away. So I said that was one of the reasons why I wanted to apologize, so that situation wouldn't be. And her fiance, he said, if anything happens, let me know. He said, I don't care who it is. He said, I'm kicking them out. They gotta go. If somebody tries to start something, if it's me, if it's them, him, her, whoever it is, if you start something at their wedding, you gotta go. So I'm like, well, you ain't gotta worry about me. I do have self-control. I mean, you probably can't tell from that message that I left, but I do have self-control.
And I know why I'm here.
And I know why I'm here.
Congratulate you guys on your new journey.
You ain't gotta worry about me and mine. We sit at
the same table.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. If you do, make sure it's a big old round table. He's way over there, and I'm over here. But even if you do, I know how to handle myself, and I'm
y'all
good.
need to be at the same table.
We really don't.
Especially with a son. You can be with her, but don't be with a son.
Yeah, I don't want to be with neither one of them, but hey.
If you had to be with one.
Okay, yeah, if I had to be with one, I'll take her.
Don't take him, because we've got to work on him.
Yeah, we not ready. All right, y'all. So
I'm about to mistake him for a female.
Right. Because you want to be in bitch activity, so let me treat you like
I wasn't even trying to go there.
Since you want to be a little BR.
Yeah, see, you going to make us call it that because that's where you were.
Yeah, that's where you were. You're doing that.
That's where you were.
Yeah.
Where you were. You need to be on that porch rocking in that chair, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And think about your words or what you're saying.
Think about your words. That's right. Stop being in grown folks' business.
Yeah, that's not cool.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do. Ooh, I can't stand no man like that. Sit down.
Sound, shut up.
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Right.
Talking like
right.
You know what I mean? Maybe word. Oh my God.
Yep. That is. I'm like, what?
God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a B. They call him a BAN, and I'm not gonna say what it is, but y'all know what it is.
You know, I got good at saying that thing the last couple of months. I know somebody who's heard that saying a whole lot.
I'm just like, oh,
I think he thinks that's his first name.
Right. First, middle, and last, huh?
And last. Oh no, I say it as the first, and then I say the middle and the last. So I want him to be very distinct about what's his first name.
Okay, that's your whole first name.
That's your whole first name. Your government first name. We're gonna change it to that.
All right, y'all. Let's get on up out of here. We've been on here for a minute. So thank you guys for tuning in. We had a really good talk. Thank you for chilling with us, and we'll be back. Well, Patrice and I will be back next week, and Miss Mary Mack will be gone for 2 weeks, traveling, being safe.
Oh, yes. I need it so bad. Y'all just don't know. I need a vacation.
Yay.
Lord, help me get on this plane, get up out of here.
Okay. Get on out and enjoy yourself. And
I will.
we'll
I
be here
definitely will.
holding you down.
And I appreciate that.
Yep. All right, y'all. We out.
Good night.
Good night. Have a good time, Mary.
Say good
Okay,
night,
will
Molly.
do. You take care of yourself and be careful.
I will.